Hello, testing. Okay, this would be like fourth time of charm. So hopefully this will happen and I don't have to sign off again. Um, so yeah. Um, anyway, these were the three cards that we made during our cards and chats last Wednesday. At our cards and chats, and we made these three cards. There was one more, but I sent it off. We made it out of a clear acrylic, clear acetate, so it was actually a clear card, and it was a birthday card, and I used both of them, both of the ones that I made. So, yeah. So here are the cards that I've made. We've made. These were the sample ones. So we have one with the apple. Actually, these two cards, the pumpkin and the apple, these were from the same stamp. Let me see if I have it here, or did I put it away already? Well, this is the coffee stamp we use. I'm trying to see. Nope, I put the apple stamp away already. But anyhow, these two cards were made from the same stamp set. So, and then this one I used the wreath from one of the other die sets, and I did stamp my envelope to match it. So this is a little hay pumpkin. It is a little dimensional, as you can see. And same stamp, same cutter, same stamp set. I created an apple card. So, and then I just added some embellishment that I found around the house. I think I got this a few years ago from the dollar store when I was decorating for fall. So I thought, oh, those would be a cute embellishment for a fall card. And then this card I made using this coffee stamp set. I only use the coffee cup, the sunray, and actual coffee cup, and then we colored in. And then we used our polka dotted ribbon from Stampin' Up. It's super soft, super fun. So we stamp coffee bean. Oh yeah, and we use a coffee arrow stamp here. The coffee, and then I had this little heart sticker in my stash, so I pulled it out. So I thought this is kind of cute. And the inside matches the background of the card. And here I stamped some coffee bean on the liner of the envelope close. So I thought that was a nice touch so that my envelope and my coffee card matches. So these were the three cards that we made in Cards and Chats. We'll probably make more fall theme cards in our October class. So yeah, come out and stamp with us. So that's that. So I've also done some card swapping with other fellow Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I just want to show you what they sent me. So this group was about maybe 20 people, and I was in two groups, so total there were 40 of us swapping cards and having fun, getting creative and making designs. So these cards, after I saw these cards, it piqued my interest for this stamp set. When I was going through the mini catalog, I didn't really think much of this. I'm like, okay, that's another. So yeah, excuse me, sorry, my phone went off. But I saw this and I didn't think anything of it. And then my swap group sent me these cards, and I just fell in love with it. This stamp set is now on my wish list, on my shopping wish list. But these are the cards that they sent me. This one didn't have a name. I didn't know who this came from. But it came to my house, and look at how cute that she cut out the little, obviously there's no dies or anything to go with this, but looks like she cut out the little house and like popped it up. I think that's really cute. And then this one, it looks like they stamped 4 different versions. So you have winter, spring, summer, fall, the 4th season, and they cut it up. So it's one full card. I really like this. This is from Carrie Blake. She's in Troy, Michigan. So thanks, Carrie. These are wonderful cards. And this stamp set is now on my wish list. So other cards that I've got, which kind of inspired today's card making, are the snowman card. This one is from Janine. I I couldn't, oh, this is from Massachusetts. So I love this snowman. This is a new snowman, also in the new catalog. I don't have this stamp set, and like I said, another one on the wish list. So look at how cute that is. It's so rustic and country and like vintagey looking. I really like it. I can imagine it to have, if I color it lightly, it will look very, very vintage and rustic. So this snowman is definitely on my wish list. And then this one is from Kate from Cincinnati, Ohio. Looks like she used the glitter paper that we have through Stampin' Up. And then she looks like she punched out the snowman. We're actually using the snowman today. And this is the new DSP paper that came out this year along with these little drops here. So I think this is super cute, super fun. And so when I saw these two cards, I told myself, I want to make snowman cards. So I pulled out my snowman card, or my snowman stamp set, which is the snowman season, and the matching punch. This came out last year, but it's still in the catalog still, so you can still get it. I couldn't let this go last year when it came out. It had the DSP, it has the ribbon, it has like the felt embellishment pieces. Super cute, and I couldn't let it go, and it stayed. And I'm so glad that it stayed this year so I can use more of it and make more snowman cards. So let me put these aside. So thank you, Jeannie, and thank you, Kate, for these two cards. So with this set, it's no longer a bundle, so if you do want to get this, you have to purchase separately. This is a photopolymer stamp set, and with a matching punch that punch out the hat, the nose, the body, and the arms of the snowman. So with this stamp set, I made these cards. This one is done by the current Snowflake embossing folder, and I just did I inked on the deboss. So the deboss is inked in Misty Moonlight, and I put some crystal effects on the snow. I don't know if you can see it. So it looks like there's little clear snow all around, and down here these are Flower for Every Season DSP, and I use this new braided linen trim to add a little something something on the card. So I thought this was really cute. I think he's adorable. And then I posted this one previously, I think 2 days ago or something, about a snowman. So this one I just embossed the background, as you can see, and I sponged it. This is Balmy Blue. After I embossed it, I sponged it in. Look, it's the same embossing folder. But here, I'll show you the back side. This is what the other side looks like. So it came out like this with the textures. And I went in and I sponged some ink on there, so you have a little bit more dimension. And again, same ribbon that I used, and then I embossed white Let It Snow right on there, and I built my little snowman and a little snow scheme. I just cut this with my scissors. I know there is a stamp set, there is a set out there right now that does cut the scenery. And then there's this card. See, look at this blue theme. Snow, right? This is a little fun card. This is white embossing on Misty Moonlight. And this is the plaid. That's the plaid tidings that's out right now with the 6x6 DSP. And all I did on this one was I stamped the snow. So I stamped this, these two, I should say. I stamped these two onto the plaid DSP, and then I white embossed it. And then lastly, I don't know if you can tell, there is a shimmer, and that's the paint. I splattered this paint onto the back, so that's why there's like a shimmer. Oh, there you go. The light's catching it now. And then last but not least, I added this red gold ribbon here for decoration. And this card actually opens this way. It's a little different, and it just tucks right under the knot of this little knot, I guess. So this card's open a little differently, but and it mails flat. So I'm excited to send this out this year. So these were some of the cards that's in blue. So I was like, you know what? Let's go get something in traditional colors. So I made this one. Same snowman. I ditched the arms because I didn't want his arm to be like in the coffee cup. So this one, I popped it all up. As you can see, it's quite thick. I used the press-on stamp set. So I used a coffee cup. And then I used the warm hugs, I think is the name of this paper. So warm hugs, warm hugs, warm hugs. So this is more traditional Christmas colors. And instead of saying Merry Christmas, I switched up the words. I chopped off Christmas and I wrote Coffee Miss. So this coffee is actually from the Nothing Better Than stamp set. So in here, I think there's 4 different stamp set. The snowman, the coffee cup, the candy cane, and also the coffee stamp set. So I kind of went all out for this card. So, but anyhow, we're not making any of these. I just want to show you the cards I made with the stamp set. In fact, we are going to make this card. So, sometimes you see Step It Up. There's something called Step It Up in card making, which is turning a simple card into a more elaborate design. So I decided to do something like that. So here is a simple card that I made with a stamp set. It's on Pool Party, so it's kind of like an aqua color. I had a piece of DSP back here, and a snowman, and just this. I mean, I popped it up with some dimensional, so there's some dimensions on there. And I colored the snowman lightly. So nothing too crazy, nothing too intricate. And I decided to step it up a bit. So same design, as you can tell. I'll move the stamp set. This is the same design. But instead of just straight on the background, I kind of did a tone-on-tone layering. So, and then I also added a ribbon in the back. And then to step up one more time, as you can tell, same design, but it's a little bit different. So here, again, I stamped the background like I did here. I embossed the background piece and I sponged it with the matching ink. And this time, not only did I pop up the snowman and the saying saying's actually embossed. Yeah, there you go, the camera's picking up. This saying is actually embossed. Ooh, and my ribbon is not staying. And I also popped up this blue piece here. So yeah, so if you have very simple supplies, whatever, this is a cute card, I think. It's not like it's bad or anything. It's just simple, it's easy, it's quick, it's easy to mass produce if you need to send a lot of cards. And then this one I stepped it up a little bit, so it's a little bit more dimensional. It's the exact same thing. I just popped this up on a 4x6 panel along with an extra strip in the back and added a ribbon to give it a little pop of color. And then this one I went all out with embossing the background, adding some bling bling. I also added some bling bling on his hat too. So just depending on, the supplies in your craft room. If you don't have very much, you're just starting out building your supplies. Simple, easy, stamp, put it on, it's good. And then as you continue to gain more supplies, let's say ribbon, I have tons of ribbon, go ahead, add ribbon to your card. And let's say you now have a die cutter, you have embossing folders and things like that. Go ahead, emboss it, change it up. It's the exact same design, but in 3 different versions. So just depending on, the supplies in your craft room and how much time you have to make each one. Obviously, this one took the most time compared to this one. So today, we're going to make the one in the middle together. I'll put these guys away. Put this over here. So this one, let me grab my stuff. Sorry, it's on the other side of the camera here. So this one, again, it's Pool Party. Like how I made the other card bases, this is 8.5 by 8.5 by 5.5. If you score right in the middle and fold it in half, it's now a perfect A2 size. This would be 4.25 by 5.5. This is an A2 size card. So And then to make this background piece, I just cut a panel that's a 1/4 inch smaller. So this is 4 by 5 1/4. Again, 4 inches by 5 1/4. And I'm going to use the same color ink, the Pool Party ink. Grabbing the stamp set. I already have the 2 snowmen, I guess. Snowman. And I'm just going to randomly ink these guys on here. Oh, let me get on screen. There you go. I'm not thinking, I'm just inking. Hey, that rhymes. So that's why all the background that you see on those cards, they're all different, because I just did it randomly. You just want a lot of coverage. And I know that part of the card this will be covered, so I don't have to like worry too much if I overlap or whatever. So I just want to... looks like I can fit something here. What if I did that? Whatever, it's good. But just to give a little texture to the background, I'm gonna go ahead and wipe down the ink on my glass surface here. This is just a chamois, so then it will just absorb all the ink and water and stuff on my glass surface. This is a glass surface that I have, so. Alright, so this is done. So I'm just gonna glue this right onto the card. Some glue on here. You can use adhesive tape if you want. Somehow I kind of like glue better just because it gives me a little bit more wiggle room. And just center this on the page. There you go. Looks pretty centered, I think. Well, only you and I will know, right? And whoever else is watching this video. So that's that. And then the next piece, I'm going to take the blue piece here. So this is the, shoot, what is this called? This is the Trimming the Town paper. So this is the current DSP. This comes in a 12 by 12, and these are the matching colors. This is the paper I'm using. I'm just using this piece. And it does coordinate with the Coming Home suite. So I do have it. I do plan to make some cards with this sometime soon. But this is the paper that I'm using. It comes in 12 by 12. So I just cut a small piece compared to 12 by 12. This is only 3 3/4 by 2 inches. Again, that's 3 3/4 by 2 inches. And I'm going to glue, this is just a 1/4 inch thick. Actually, this was just a scrap piece that I cut from the panel when I was cutting stuff. So let me just glue this down. I'm trying to center this as best as I can. Got it. Oh, a little too long, so let me trim that. There you go. And I'm going to glue this right onto my card. Okay, got my glue on here. Not being very precise, but there you go. So that's that. So most of the card is done. I just need the snowman, the ribbon, and the saying. So I'm done with my ink. I'm gonna put this away so I don't get my hands all over it and get inky fingers. Not like I don't have inky fingers already. So this part, you can either just cut it, right? You can just cut a little fishtail. I'm lazy, so I'm just using my fishtail, my banner trimmer cutter thing here, my punch. This is 1 inch thick, so I'm just going to slide this all the way in. Yep, I slide it all the way in, and I punch, voila. If you don't have the punch, you're more than welcome to just cut your own fishtail. I used to do that, and then I spoiled myself and got the punch. So, that's that. And now I need the sayings. So I think I put it back in here, yes. So, this says, hoping this season built heartwarming memories. I'm just gonna... That's the easiest way I find to put stamp on if you have these photopolymer stamp, is just to lay it down straight, right, the way that you want it to go, and then just take your acrylic block and just pick it up. So rather if it's glass or table surface, whatever surface you have. So that's that. Where is my black ink? Where is my black ink? Interesting. I seem to have misplaced my black ink. If that's the case, here, I'll just use Misty Moonlight, another blue. I don't know where my black ink went. But Misty Moonlight will do. The Misty Moonlight matches this color on the DSP. So I'm just trying to get that straight. I'm going to come to the black here because I can see it better. That's pretty good. Alright. Put that aside. Put the ink away. Sorry, that clunk that you just heard now is my ink pad slamming into its holder. So I have a wood holder. So now we will stamp our snowman. There's our snowman. And I just need a piece of scrap white. There you go. I don't want this white. I want the whisper white. Grab some from my scrap piece of whisper white. And oh, I do need my black. Oh, you know what? I found my black ink. It was underneath my cards over here. Anyway, well, at least this will be in blue. The snowman can stay in black. Stamp my snowman. And cut my snowman out. As you can see, this punches the snowman and everything. But my cardstock here is not big enough for everything, so I'm just going to do the hat separately. So when you punch things, especially these coordinating punches with the stamp, you want to punch backwards so you can see what you're punching. So here I know I'm lining up my snowman straight. Punch. There's my snowman. And now I'm going to cut this off. Recycle. And now I'm going to get the hat. Hat. Come on, hat. Okay, got it. There's the hat. Knocking everything over. So I'm going to stamp the hat. Got the hat. And now I should punch it the other way, then I don't waste as much paper. Let me do that. I'm going to stamp it the other way so I can punch it out without wasting as much paper. There we go. Oh wait, I just did it the same way. Crap. Oh well. You know what? It is what it is. I'll just punch this. I can probably use this half snowman somewhere else. So, but anyhow, lesson on punching. Oh no, this is all rubbing off. Oh, that's fine. Alright, so now I need to color this snowman. You don't have to color it if you don't want to. You can use color pencils, you can use markers, Stampin' Write markers, alcohol markers, whatever coloring tools you have. I just happen to have my Stampin' Blends. So these are the alcohol markers that Stampin' Up has. I know it seems like a lot of colors, but again, you can use color pencils, you can use markers, you can use whatever you have to color. This is the black, darker one, and I'm going to use this to color the hat. I should color it before I cut it out. There are two sides, but today I'm going to use the pointy side because it's a little bit more fine control. The areas on this is a little more refined. I can't just, you know, be not careful, I guess. This fine point helps me stay within the lines. Alright. I also seen people punch out just a black cardstock for the hat. So black is done. Now I want to color my hollies. So I use This is the real red, the darker one. And I'm going to color the little holly berries. Done. This is Shaded Spruce, the darker one. Just color the leaves. I'll probably just pull out my color pencils and this could have worked fine. This is Old Olive, the lighter one. Stampin' Up, Stampin' Blends, the alcohol marker comes in pairs, so you have dark and light versions. So as you can see, this is Old Olive Light, and this is Old Olive Dark. So I used the lighter one. Alright, hat's done. On to Snowman. Snowman has orange carrot nose. And rosy cheeks. This is Petal Pink, the darker pink. It's not super visible. And if you want to be done, you can be done and call this good and put it on. But I like to add a little bit of shading. So this is the Balmy Blue, but the light Balmy Blue. Ooh, this one, I'm going to use the brush tip. And I'm just going, not being very careful because I just want a little shadow. There you go. And last but not least, I take my ink blending tool. This is a clear ink. It helps you blend out some inks and lift up some ink if you have too much ink. This one I'm just going to go over the Balmy Blue to give it a softer look when it dries. So again, it's colorless. It's just a clear alcohol ink. I'm just going over the blue. There you go. There's our snowman. He seems happy. I'm happy that he's happy. And I'm just going to glue on his hat. I put a little dab of glue on there. I probably don't need to do that, but I did it anyway. So, put on his hat. Ta-da! Now, I'm going to put this on here. And I did this the most scientific way. I literally just put him on here and see where I need to cut, and that's where I cut. So I need to cut around here. Some measurement that is. People won't see the slanted side because it's going to be hidden behind the snowman. So I add a little bit of glue. Line him up. I know, so scientific the way that I measured it. Alright. Ta-ta! Alright, so we got this piece, we got this piece, we're almost there. So let me put some dimensionals or foam dots on the back of this. So again, this is the card that we're aiming for. Okay, turn this around. And alcohol ink does bleed a little on the back, so it's normal to look like that. And alright. And now I use my ribbon. This is also the same ribbon that coordinates along with the Trimming Town suite. So it matches with these paper, so this paper, and the stamp set. So this one I didn't really measure either. Very scientific way of doing this. I literally just took off all the backing of my foam, my dimensionals. So I'm throwing these to the trash right now because if I don't, they end up all over my house. I don't know how, but I found one in my bedroom and my craft room is all the way in the basement. So I'm putting these straight into the trash. They like to travel with me all the way upstairs. I don't know how it does that. So I'm just making a wave of ribbon. Again, I'm not really measuring. I'm just eyeballing. That's always the best, right? It's like cooking. A pinch of this, a dash of that. Who needs measurements? Alright. Just eyeballing. And one more. This one goes up. Ta-ta. Voila. We have this. It's kind of loose right now, but once we put it down, it's not going to be in the way. So, trying to center this as best as I can. Hold my breath. Oh, no. Because Stampin' Up! Dimensionals are very strong. When it's down, it's down. It's not going anywhere else. So as you saw what I did, I used the dimensionals not only to pop it up, but also to hold the ribbon in place. So here I can come in and trim my ribbon so it stays within the card. Ta-ta! Voila! There's our snowman card. And I didn't do the inside, but probably what I'll do is the inside, and I'll stamp the same snowman inside the card and say Merry Christmas or something like that. There is a Merry Christmas saying, so I'll probably do that inside the card. And then as for the envelope, I'll probably do the random stamping of snowman as well. So I hope you like this card. I hope you like all the cards that I shared today. If you have any questions, comment below, text me, message me, call me if you have my phone. I don't know. So otherwise, I'll see you next week, and I'm trying my best to keep my Mondays 11 o'clock Central Time open. Things just kind of happen, and yeah, we'll see you next week. Stay safe and keep on crafting. See y'all later. Bye.